Hello and welcome to Weston High School, and for the first time we don't have a beautiful day, but we do have another soccer game, and this could very well be the last home soccer game of the season for the Weston Wildcats as they enter today following a couple of difficult losses. They've changed their formation a little bit, and they're taking on Cambridge, Ridge, and Latin today, and it's shaping up to be a good game. A lot of Weston starters are back and healthy, which is always a good thing to see. But next week, when they make the playoffs, because I'm pretty sure all the teams do make the playoffs, if they win all 3 rounds, they will play a game on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And they also have a game on Saturday. So it is shaping up to be a potentially extremely busy week, especially with the quarter ending here at Weston. So both academically and physically, probably be a strenuous week. The final home game, possibly, assuming they don't win today, at least, for the Weston Wildcats. So we'd like to thank all the Weston seniors for their great play this season and the seasons before that. And we hope for a win and a good game today. It's raining today, and so that's why you see quite a few players with long sleeves on. It's chilly. It's under 50 for one of the first times this season, and it feels even colder than outside. The rain certainly does make it colder. And here we go. The final regular season home game of the season. Weston will start with the ball today as they switch their formation to a 3-4-3. Zachary Myers will start off in goal today, but we expect to see some changes throughout the game between Zach and Kevin Joseph, who is the other Weston goaltender. At attack today, Gregoire Marceau, Nate Icky, who is a senior, and Unho Lee. At midfield, from left to right, Christos Iatrides, who's a senior, Nick Janovker, who's a senior, Tanner Krillman, and James Davis, who's a senior. At defense, from left to right, Luca Berardinelli, Jackson Tabers, who is a senior, and Holden Langenhagen. And at goaltender, once again, is Zachary Myers, who is also a senior. I'd like to thank our production crew today. It's quite a bit smaller than it usually is. We have Connor DiBiase running the camera from inside the press box. And we have Mr. Garland running the TriCast, who's sitting right to my left. And that's all for today. Just us 3. Our referees are just about getting ready as on this gray Wednesday, October 28th, about to get started. Although I think the players were a little premature with their formation starting today, and it's given us a little bit of extra time. And we are off, and like we've seen pretty much all season long, on a off of a center kick. Nick Janovker just boots it downfield. And Bedford will not Bedford, wow. CRL will take the ball and have it in the Weston zone. Played nicely by a Weston defender, and Janovker boots that one ahead to Icky, who is unable to track it down, but will be awarded a kick-in. Something that we've seen quite a bit this season, but has the Weston team has not really found a great way to utilize the kick-ins thus far this season. In my opinion, they change play very differently compared to a throw-in, and thus make it much more difficult for the team that has the ball. James Davis will cross this. And no Weston attackers will be there as the ball goes out once again for another Weston kicking. A pass by James Davis goes out of bounds, and it will be a CRL goal kick, as it's been a very quiet start to the game compared to what we saw on Saturday night from the girls team, where 3 goals were scored in about 5 minutes. And an offsides will be called on CRL. And Weston will get the ball at about the 40-something yard line. Maybe, I don't know, let's see how far they move it up. The 49 of the Weston. They play it backwards. And that's a bad giveaway right there. CRL with the ball. It's a nice give to number 6, who is unable to get around Iatredes. And CRL is given a... No! Weston is given the kick-in. And we'll have it from way in their own end. Ball across the center, intercepted by James Davis, who gives the defense a little bit of a time to recover. As CRL looks for a pathway through for maybe a cross, as Langenhagen's able to kick that one out of bounds. That ball will be played upfield by the Weston defender, as CRL gets it back and is going on the attack once again here today. The cross slash shot, unsure which one it was, goes up and over the goal to the right side, and Weston will have a goal kick. Giveaway by the Weston defense gives CRL the ball once again here today, and they will be awarded a free kick. Will look to me to be a COVID foul, and they will be granted the ball. Looks to be a cross here. At least that's what I expect. Crosses in. Misplayed by the CRL attacker, as Krillman gives a nice pass to Lee, who gives it to Davis, who moves upfield, and they have someone with him. He gives a pass to Icky, who's going to look for someone inside, and the pass will be blocked, the cross will be blocked, and give Weston another kick in the CRL zone. I don't know what happened, but CRL has the ball now, and they have a kick in at the same place that Weston did. Pass is intercepted by Lee, and the ball is then taken away and booted downfield, as Bardinelli gives it to Myers, who gives it over to Langenhagen. Janavker plays it backwards to Tabers, who will kick that one way out of bounds. Clearly not his intention, but it is the result. And CRL will be given a kick in at the Weston 40-41 yard line. CRL plays it back, looking for a pass upfield, and they cannot find one, as Myers will collect that one very easily and roll it outside to Langenhagen. Marceau with a nice play on the ball and will be given a free kick. And that is due to COVID, but we'll take it. Weston with the free kick. And that one will be played way out of bounds. CRL kicking. Bit too early there. CRL will have to do it again. CRL plays it backwards and across, looking for a pathway through the Weston defense here today, and they have not found one yet. Lee with the ball, makes a nice move, gets around one defender, gives it to the middle to Janavker, who plays it ahead, gets around a couple, gives it ahead, saved by Davis on the sideline, crosses it in, and that will be cleared by CRL. CRL kicking. CRL with the kicking at the CRL 35-yard line. Actually, it's a free kick. We'll go right to Iatreides, who will give it a shoulder. And it will be Weston ball. 8 minutes through the first quarter of play here today. And the score, no, I don't know what's going on. Maybe, oh, it might have not been indirect. Not quite sure, but 8 minutes through and Weston will have a free kick at the same place that CRL just had. They give to Davis, looking for a pass, gives it to Icky, and then it is given away. CRL defense now has it, looking for a pass upfield, finds a man out wide and misplays the ball and will give Weston a kicking. That's unfortunate. That was a nice ball by Krillman, but it will have to be retaken. Beautiful ball, though. That's all I gotta say. That could have led to something good, but it will have to be redone. Weston with the ball once again for another kick-in. Ball is played upfield, but will curve out of bounds and give CRL a kick-in. Way down in their own zone. Blocked. The ball will stay in bounds, and Nick will have that. Gives it to Lee, who will give a run to Davis, who manages to get there. Oh, a shot blocked by Krillman, or shot by Krillman was blocked, and CRL is able to clear that one. As the Weston defense now has their first test in a little while, as Tabers boots that one out of bounds. 10 minutes off here in this first quarter, a 0-0 tie. A boot ahead by CRL leads to a mistake and Weston ball. Not a great touch by Icky there will lead to a giveaway, and Janavker is right there with a pass interception, and looks like a good attack forming here for Weston as he gives it ahead to Lee, who tries to cross it. The ball will go out of bounds and Weston will be given an indirect corner kick. An indirect corner kick here. We have Lee and Krillman over there. We'll see which one of them is going to cross it in. Will be Krillman. A nice cross, but will lead to nothing for Weston. Janavkar with the ball. Finds Lee on the outside. And the ball will be cleared by CRL, and they go on the attack. Weston with the ball. Krillman at midfield. Gives a pass to Berardinelli. He gets there. Ball is out of bounds, and for a Weston kick-in. Solid game being played here by both teams so far. No mistakes really given up, but Weston has had a few attacks materializing just recently. Hopefully one of those will lead to a goal, something that hasn't happened all too often for the Wildcats this season, as in quite a few games they've had more shots and less goals, which is not something that you want to see. Ball being played around midfield. Icky will shoulder it, and Lee will settle it. And that ball will be given away to CRL once again. Giveaway. Marceau is able to collect it and gives it to Krillman. Oh boy. That could have been bad, as Myers lets that rebound go out way too far. He needs to collect that one. That could have been dangerous. Janavkar boots it forward, gives an opportunity for Lee, who will force a kick in, or the ball to be kicked out by CRL. Six and a half minutes left here in this first quarter, as the score is still 0-0. But Weston with the ball at midfield, looking to make something happen. We'll see which way that goes, and that will be given to CRL. Honestly, I don't know which team had that one, but I don't think the referee did either, so it's okay. Ball will be played back as CRL plays it back often today. So far, it's been a very conservative start for them. Not making too many mistakes, but not making too many plays on offense either. CRL with the ball in their own zone, looking for a pass ahead. They find one for a brief moment. The ball is kicked out by Weston and given to CRL. CRL with the ball for a kick-in. Subs for CRL, none for Weston. Trend we have seen all season long. Weston pretty much doesn't sub. Their players play the whole game. CRL plays it, and they have it. Looking for a pass ahead, it'll be stymied once again by James Davis. Another kick-in for CRL. Stolen by Janavkar. And Lee moves ahead and gives it to Krillman, who looks for a pass to Marceau. And folks, it's a good one. Ooh. Not a great play on the ball right there by Marceau, as he was beaten a couple times. As CRL once again regains possession of the ball. And Berardinelli is able to beat him out. And that will be a corner kick. Goal kick here by Weston. Be taken by CRL. And nothing will happen there as Krillman boots that one sky high. And, well, at least we got some action. A CRL player takes a big slide. And Weston will get the ball. So, at least something good came out of that. 3 minutes remaining. As Weston will be granted another kick-in. Not sure what's going on. Something happened with the CRL team. And the Weston kick-in leads to nothing once again. A nice ball ahead. Berardinelli is there. And that will be a kick-in for CRL. Under 2 minutes remaining. Some substitutions for Weston. Marceau is subbed out for Owen Wang. Across by CRL. Pavers is there. And the shot by CRL is way off the mark. And will be a Weston goal kick. And a push by CRL will grant Weston a free kick. But hopefully something more than that, as it is still knotted up at 0. And that is booted way ahead by Janavkar. And there is no play by the Weston team on that one. A pretty evenly matched first quarter here so far. Not many chances for either side. As both teams remain at 0. CRL with the ball. And Krillman makes a nice play and gives it to Icky, who is unable to make a play on the ball. And that one was blocked by Krillman. And that will be a Weston kick-in and an end to the first quarter of play. 0-0. 0-0. CRL, Weston Wildcats. We will be back after a short intermission. And we're back after the first quarter of play. I can tell you what happened, and that was nothing. Cross ahead, be offsides by CRL, and Weston will get the ball. There are some fans here in attendance today, but they don't look very happy as it's raining and cold and miserable. That ball skips ahead, and Icky will not have a play on it, but he does cause the ball to be kicked out by CRL. And it will be Weston ball. It's a wet one out there today. Weston kicking. Lee. That ball will be cleared by CRL. And cleared once again by CRL. As CRL has the ball in the defensive zone, we'll boot it ahead. And Krillman will control it and give it to Janavkar, who is pushed out of the way. And it is played ahead for a CRL player. Weston with the kick in. Davis gives it to Lee. And that ball will be kicked out of bounds. And it'll be Weston ball. What do you need? Ball will be collected by Janavkar at midfield. And the ball will be played way ahead for CRL as an opportunity presents itself, and Davis makes an incredible play on the ball there to get that one out of bounds. CRL ball. Oh, it will be a... Oh, it will be Weston ball. Weston kicking. That will be booted ahead here. And that will be booted right to the CRL goalkeeper, who will collect that one extremely easily.
Trash bag.
Weston with the ball at CRL zone, and that'll be crossed into the middle as Icky gives a nice touch, and that will be a handball. A great Weston opportunity given here. 5 minutes into the second quarter of play. Janavkar and Iatrides standing around the ball, but as we have seen this season, it is likely to be a shot on goal. question is, who will take it? Let's hope it goes in. That'd be pretty cool. That will be way over the goal.
3 points.
3 points. For a field goal, but 0 in soccer. 0-0. It remains. CRO with the ball, moving it upfield.
HDMI.
And Weston will have it. And it'll be played back and forth. And it will be CRO ball.
HDMI.
Weston with the ball, moving it upfield. Lee makes one nice move, gives the ball ahead. And it will be just a bit too strong, as the CRO goaltender will collect that one. CRL boots it forward. There are people there. The question is, can they make anything of it? The answer to that question is no.
Gas tape.
Ball at midfield. CRO with the ball in the Weston zone. And they play it backwards as nothing comes of it.
Please go and do connection.
No. Yo, Hunter, got it. Weston with the ball for a kick-in in their own zone. As Icky is subbed out for Georgakopoulos, and Marceau comes back in the game. Maybe Georgakopoulos is already in there, I don't know. CRL moves it ahead. Krillman takes his tumble. And CRL still has the ball. So we got all wet. No, not muddy though, because we're not playing on grass. We're playing on a turf, so I guess there is some bright news. CRL with a free kick. A great chance for Cambridge Ridge and Latin, but the player is unable to make contact with the ball, and thus it goes wide of the net. That was almost blocked. CRL has had a slight advantage this quarter, playing a little bit better than they did in the first. I think Weston played a little bit better in the first, so it is a dead even game, both in terms of score and in terms of play. Krillman with a nice play on the ball. And the ball will go wide. Oh, sorry, you guys couldn't even see that. That's my fault. And wow, that was a great play by Krillman to even get the ball in any sort of position. And Weston will be granted a corner kick indirect. That will be deflected twice by CRL, and Weston will go on the defense as CRL is running with that ball downfield. CRL with the ball looking for a cross. And Weston will get the ball back as Janavkar makes a couple of nice plays on the ball, and it will be booted way forward for Icky. Deflect off a defender, and will be played back to the goalie. Oh. My apologies, folks. Nate Icky is out of the game right now. So I believe that was Marceau. Oh, jeez. Weston. Goal kick. I mean, kicking. Nothing. Weston with a free kick. And that will be a handball by the CRL player. And Weston will get another free kick. Zachary Myers stays in the game. I believe that is due to an injury in Kevin Joseph, as he, I believe, has a broken finger. Weston with a free kick at the 30-yard line. So quite a ways away from the goal. Iatredes, and that will lead to nada. Good play by CRL, and they will kick that one way ahead. And Janavkar is able to make a decent play on the ball, as Lee makes a great defensive play. Now will be a kick in for Weston in the CRL zone. Weston players look cold, and they look very wet as Nate Icky subs back into the game. Second quarter of play winding down here as under 5 minutes remaining. in a 0-0 game. CRL kicks that one ahead, and now they have it at midfield. As Davis boots that one out. CRL with a free kick and a likely cross in. Last time they almost found a lot of success. This time, we'll see. Definitely not. Oh boy, oh boy. That was not some of the better soccer we've seen today, I think, folks. Yeah, you're good. CRL with the ball, looking for a cross, looking for a path to a goal. And they do not find one. As that ball is played ahead for Icky. With a head full of steam, gets around a couple, puts a shot. Not even close. But nonetheless, a great play by Icky there to even have a play on the ball. Oh boy, that almost was incredibly bad for CR right there, and I don't even know what happened. I don't know why CRL gets the ball there, but I'll tell you what, folks. Had Weston had a shot there, Marceau had the ball with Icky with him. That could have been an incredible goal-scoring opportunity right there. Kicked way ahead as CRL has the ball. They play it ahead. Krillman gets it away and plays it way ahead to Lee, who gives it to Janavkar, who has it taken away, and now it'll be Weston ball for a Weston kicking. They would play it a bit slower. And that ball ends up nowhere as CRL has the ball. And goes out of bounds, and they will retain possession there as it hit off of Lee. Under 2 minutes to go here in this first half. 0-0. Ball's kicked way ahead. Tabers makes a nice defensive play. Janavkar, looking ahead, is unable to find anyone. But Weston is granted a free kick. And folks, if they want to score, they got to hurry quite a bit. As Tabers will cross, or sorry, Janavkar will cross this one in. And that ball will be saved by the CRL goaltender. And nothing will happen for West. That will be the end of the first half of play. 0-0 is the score. Hello and welcome back to Weston High School. It has stopped raining, at least for the most part right now. The game is 0-0. And that's pretty much all I have to say. A pretty evenly matched game so far by both teams. Weston has had points where they have looked like the stronger team. Cambridge, Ridge and Latin has had points where they have looked like the stronger team. And that's all I have to say so far. As Weston has the ball in the CRL zone. And now they do not anymore. CRL boots that one ahead. And Weston is able to track it down, give chase, and obtain a kick in. As CRL will take it away and play to the center. And then backwards. A shot on goal is good for a field goal. Other than that, no. 0-0 it remains. A goal kick here will be collected by CRL, kicked out of bounds, and that should be...
Nope.
CRL ball. Player makes a nice move around one, has a shot, and that will be the same result as the last one. Weston goal kick.
This is the 12 volt power adapter.
Ball will be out of bounds and CRL ball. Weston has the ball at midfield. Krillman makes a nice move around one defender, gives it to Iatreides, who will play it ahead to the CRL goalkeeper, who will end up corralling it and looking to boot it ahead. He throws it, and it will be collected by Weston after a deflection. As CRL goes on the attack here, and they have the ball in front of the goal, and that will not go in. It will be deflected, thank God, by a Weston defender. Got very lucky there, folks. And it'll be a kick-in for Cambridge Ridge and Latin. That should not be a corner kick because it did not go behind the end line. I don't know what. Uh-oh, folks. If this leads to a goal, I will not be happy. The cross is in. Woo! Myers is able to fall in that one, and a mistake by the referees was avoided, and Weston now has the ball. Ball is kicked way ahead. And CRL now has it once again, looking for a pass. Weston with the ball at midfield. Janavkar with it. It gets pushed away. As Marceau has it. And Weston will have a free kick from the 25-yard line. Let's hope this one goes in. Break a tie that has gone on all game so far today. Oh boy. That is disappointing. A goal opportunity leads to absolutely nothing once again here today. A great play by Krillman is able to stop an attack, and the ball will go out of bounds. A kick in, who played inside, and then goes out of bounds. Do we want to use this cam up there or no? CRL is unable to do much with the ball, and it will be played back to them as Weston clears it. The cross is in, and Zach is able to punch that one away and play it upfield. A boot ahead by Krillman as Marceau was not able to collect that one. As CRL has the ball, Marceau doesn't give a great touch, and CRL kicks it back into the Weston zone as Berardinelli makes a great play. He's able to play it to Janavkar, who plays it right back. The ball will go out of bounds. Cambridge and Latin ball. 8 minutes gone, 12 minutes left here in the third quarter. Ball at midfield. Cambridge and Latin has it.
I'm not keeping this thing up here. No,
Weston with the ball. That will go out of bounds, and it will be Weston ball for a
Where's it going?
a sub for Cambridge and Latin and for Weston as Georgia Coppolis comes in for Icky. Curlman with a nice play on the ball. And it will be Weston ball. Thank you, man. It's so difficult. And now I'm only back to doing one job. As we were trying to set up another camera, but nothing ever seems to work very well for us, so we'll stick with this. Cross is in. Krillman with a shot opportunity. It is saved, but I mean, that's a good shot for what he was given. I mean, he had like 7 people in front of him, so. As we have lost picture, we apologize for that, as Tanner is unable to do much with the ball, although he did give it a great try. As that is played ahead, and Cambridge Inlet will have it now as they are able to get past Iatredes. And they play it across. An unfortunate pass for Cambridge Latin, as Weston is able to play it back in the defensive zone as Janovker looks to make a play ahead. Gives a beautiful ball, but it is countered by a great defensive play. As Cambridge, Rindge, and Latin, CRL, does something wrong and will be awarded a free kick. Ball is crossed in, and it will be offsides. It's chilly out here today. I think it's even a little bit colder for the players, although they do get to run around as Isaac Levine will make his first entrance into the game. He's played a great game, well, a perfect game so far out here today, although he hasn't done anything, so. Weston will I'm sorry. Weston will have a free kick. And Tabers, who has played a nice game so far, not had so much work today, probably for a change, and I bet he's pretty happy about that. As Marcel runs into the goalkeeper. As CRL running with the ball finds a small seam, and Berardinelli makes another great defensive play and gives Weston a goal kick. Sub for Weston, in for Davis, will come out for the first time today. And Levine will go in. Maybe this is the change that Weston needs to score. We'll see. Ball's booted ahead, and absolutely no one touches it until it crosses midfield. As this one will go out of bounds. Five and a half minutes remaining in this third quarter. 15 minutes, no, 20 minutes total. And, no, I'm sorry, 25 minutes left. Sorry, quarters are 20 minutes. Weston with the kick in. Janov with the ball at midfield. Gives it away. CRL has it. Krillman with a nice move. I don't know if you guys saw that, but it was very good from where I'm sitting. As CRL has it, Lagenhagen makes a nice play. Iatredes nearly whiffs. And a nice play by Iatredes as Lee has the ball now. Trying to get around a defender. He does. And that will be the goalkeeper ball for Cambridge Rindge.
CRL. I'm not saying that name anymore. Marceau to Iatredes, who
To the head.
and there was no one there. Nobody home. Krillman, wow, what a defensive play right there. Did that go out of bounds? I don't think it did. That's not a great call, ref. Sorry about that one, but Krillman was not only able to take it, but he was also able to save it. So, I don't know. You get that? So. Trust my word on this. Largely, the refereeing has been excellent today, outside of a couple of so-so calls, much better than Saturday night.
Iatredes will boot that one ahead.
And Ridge and Latin is right there. Weston has not had a tie this season. Could we see the first one today? As nothing has happened. There's been like one shot on goal by both teams, maybe two total.
Couple shots
Shots on goal, or not, well, shots
that
that didn't go on goal. But other than that,
not much.
much. As CRL
Gives it away.
gives away and takes
Thinks that one a little bit.
bit.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Weston is able
As Weston's able to clear it, and Icky is once again. As Icky is looking for a pass, CRL plays it back to their goaltender.
Icky is out.
Icky is out. My apologies once again.
There's Georgia.
It's Georgia Kopoulos who is in. From here they look similar, so I can't tell the difference. CRL with a free kick. Just turned it off. Tabers with a nice offensive play. As CRL shot goes left of the goal. That's about it. It's not there. I'm not doing it. Don't put it on.
No? There you are.
No, you're good. Pretty nice transition. Weston with the ball in their own zone as Berardinelli boots that one ahead. And Iatredes makes a nice play. And that's played out wide, close to ours. And a good defensive play by Iatredes as there's under 2 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Was that a key? I don't even know at this point. An opportunity for a shot. There will not be one as Tabers makes an excellent defensive play, saving a corner kick.
I think they have Icky in the midfield.
Yeah, they might have switched. I'm not sure. Kick in for CRL. Shot out of bounds. That should be a corner kick. the end of the third quarter. I don't have anything else to say. No one scored. Great playing by both teams. Hopefully Weston will break the tie in this game. But not what's happening right now. Not much. It's been a pretty defensive game overall. Offense has been limited by both teams. Only a couple of chances on goal. And we will take a short break before the start of the fourth and final quarter. Take what we've got.
You're on.
You're live?
Yeah.
Alright. Fourth quarter. It is 5:30. 20 minutes remaining. I don't know.
I really don't have much to say about both teams. I mean, it's been extremely evenly matched.
CRL is getting hype. We'll see if that's what they need. But I got nothing to say. It's been extremely evenly matched. Both teams played well.
Played well so far.
Other than that, no mucho. Not much to say. Fourth quarter just about to begin.
Final
Quarter for Weston Seniors.
home turf. So we thank them for their years of playing, and hopefully they can come out with a dub here today, and maybe we'll see them back next Monday. Who knows? Every team makes the playoffs, so you know Weston does. They've had some magic in the playoffs before. Last year, won in the first round. We're up in the second round in regulation, 2-1, until something happened. I'm not going to bring that up. And then we lost in overtime.
Thanks for not bringing
Wounds are still open. I'm not going to throw any salt in there. Free kick for Weston. The cross is in. Nothing happened. Connor, at this point, just at this point. Fix this maybe? The ball's at midfield. Krillman makes a nice defensive play and passes it back. Davis plays it forward, gives an opportunity for Lee. He is there. Ooh. Cross by Davis. Unsuccessful. And that ball will be played upfield. Janavker is able to give it. The shot way off target. Although Weston has come out more aggressive. something that you definitely like to see. CRL now with the ball, and they give it ahead. And Tabers is right there to play that one out of bounds. That will be a kick in for CRL. Ball is crossed in. Uh-oh. Well, folks, that is how it's going to end for Weston. Well, sorry, not end, but that's how Weston will go down 1-0 in this game off of one of the weirdest, most awkward plays by a goaltender and his defense that I have ever seen. One zero CRL. Booted ahead by Janavkar. Nothing will come of that, as nothing has come of that all season. You wonder if the coach might have to change some things up, because this team has not scored in 3 games so far. Kick in for Weston. Ball is given away, and CRL now has it at midfield. Krillman running for the ball and is unable to get there. He's played a good game here today, but it has not been enough as CRL is up 1-0. Lee now with the ball, has some runners, gives it ahead to Davis, who will not be fast enough. And James probably should fix his brace on his knee as it is fallen down. Yeah, now he fixes it. Don't want him to get injured. That would be the worst thing. CRL gets past the Weston defense. And that ball will be a goal kick for Weston. Minutes remaining. Weston down by 1. They need to put one. A great touch by Janavkar. Gives it to Krillman, who's looking ahead for a pass. Gives a nice ball to Davis, who gives it away. Great defensive play by Davis, but that will not lead to anything, as that ball will be going out of bounds for a kicking for 0. It's fine, don't worry about it.
No, I know, I'm just trying to learn.
Oh boy. Ball played in deep. That will be a foul on Weston, I think. And CRL will be awarded a free kick. This does not look good for Weston, folks. CRL has been in complete command this quarter, and have a goal and have another chance right here at a good attempt for a crossing. Wow, I don't know even what that was. That went so far. Weston ball. It is progressively getting colder. I don't know if you guys can see, but I can see. The fog coming from the players' breaths. I made a mistake by wearing shorts today, and I'm paying for it dearly now. Oh boy, that almost was... It was deflected, and Myers makes a nice save on the ball. The punt by Myers goes right over Lee. As CRL, oh, that's going to be a slide tackle. And don't believe you can do that. I'm not sure, but the call came in at the same time. Yeah. A free kick once again for CRL. They're going to cross. Oh, they're going to give it a pass. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. CRL with the ball. That almost was a great opportunity, as Myers was not able to cleanly handle that one. James will boot that one down. Okay, I guess that's, I'm not really sure
what happened, but now Weston has the ball. Oh.
It's a mistake. Tell you what, folks, this is the most I've seen Krillman run all season. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I think
it's a good thing. He's been all over the field today, as that's could have been another goal. It was off target. It's been all CRL this quarter, folks. Weston and CRL, three quarters were dead even, both in terms of how they and in the scoreboard. CRL scores.
The far superior
team through the first minutes of play. Oh boy.
Krillman boots that one ahead.
Marceau with a nice touch gives it to Icky, who is unable to find Davis. And I believe it is raining, or at least misting once again here today, as this will not be such a fun time, especially after a loss. Davis with the ball, looking for somebody. Lee in the middle of the field, looking for a pass, gives it to Krillman, whose shot will be off target. Did that get deflected, Connor? I didn't see it. What?
Yes.
It got deflected. I'm getting word from our cameraman who had the angle that I did not have. Oh boy. We're filming on an iPhone and inside a press box right now. Welcome to our world. Cross here. Krillman likely to take it. Nope, Marceau will take it, and wow, I don't... Did that get deflected? Got deflected. I was about to say, I don't know how that ball went backwards. I do it. 10 minutes remaining. Crosses in. Oh, I thought that was a foul. None called. Janavker boots that one. Handled. At least it looked like it was handled relatively easily by the CRL goaltender, who chucks it downfield
like a squirrel with an acorn. As CRL, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to provide some entertainment. CRL has the ball, moving upfield with it. Cross, as Janavker boots that one ahead, and it will be defended as Marceau will take a little bit of a hit, and that will be a foul on him. Yeah, I really don't know what he was trying to do. Just kind of ran into the defender. Levine looking to come back into the game. Gregoire, I don't even know what's going on. The looks of dismay on Weston players right now is one of disappointment and just general sadness. CRL with the ball once again, moving upfield. The give outside to number 17, who Cyril almost made a really great play as Nate is unable to gain control of the ball, and Cyril has the ball once again. Cross in, no one there. Myers has to pick it up a little bit here. 7 minutes, 50 seconds and counting remaining in this game as a off the target pass, and Krillman was unable to get there. It will be a foul against Weston, and they will gain the free kick. Crosses in. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Myers has it. I wish he would just catch it instead of just attempting to bat it out like a volleyball. Booted way ahead. God. It's not. Marceau with a nice touch. Gives it to Lee. Yeah, he got fouled. Yep. Tabers will take this one. Lagenhagen will come out. Levine will come in. Cross by Tabers. Oh, Marceau needs to just hit that one off the first touch, I think. Sky high. Six minutes remaining. Off the target pass by Lee will give a rush for CRL. Great ball ahead by CRL, and this could be another. Wow, what a save. I thought that was going in for sure. Probably the best save of the season for Myers right there. I haven't seen one better. Cross in. Janovker gives it ahead. And then we'll go out of bounds. Ooh, you feel that? Just got like a degree colder. Oh boy. I really should not have worn shorts. You live and you learn. You live and you learn. Hopefully we will be covering basketball this season, assuming we get a season. Nice play by Krillman there to deflect it. But CRL will still have the ball. That one will be going out of bounds. And as I was saying just a minute ago, hopefully we will get a basketball season this year. And we hope that you will join us for that basketball season, as we predict that no fans will be allowed in games. But that we will be covering them, and we will be your tool to watch the games. We have gotten the grant from the WEFC committee, and we thank them, and it's been approved by the school board. We also thank them for approving it. So we are going to have some sick transitions for you guys, sick graphics. Now, hopefully we'll get some good stuff. And we will also try to be covering the football season this season, which I believe is in February. I'm covering that. Probably freezing our butts off, but, you know, that's okay, as this is likely the last soccer game of the season. I'd like to thank everybody who has helped us this season in terms of production. That would be Joshua Yee, Xander Ingar, Mr. Garland, Connor DiBiase, Jeb Bartholomew, Benny Gilligan, and myself, Michael Filipkowski. We have been proud to bring you soccer here this season. And it's been a rough season for the Weston Wildcats varsity soccer team, as this is looking to be their 7th loss. As Krillman, his shot is blocked. Really the only guy on Weston with a shot anywhere remotely close to the goal today. As Levine misplays the ball. Oh boy. Someone is yelling CRL ball extremely loudly. And, you know, we thank all the Weston players. At least the boys team. We will be back for the girls game on Saturday, hopefully. Assuming everything is working technologically at that point. And with under 2 minutes remaining at this point, we need a miracle. We need a miracle. This, if Weston does not score, will be the 3rd straight game, 12 quarters of football, without a goal. Who is yelling? Oh, the goalie. He's loud. Jesus. As I was saying, if Weston does not score in the next 2 minutes, give or take, this will be 12 straight quarters of football without a goal. And a disappointing result here today for Weston, as it was a pretty even game through the first 3 quarters. CRL gains an advantage as Lee, likely one of the last attempts, and that will be CRL goal kick. Oh! Personally, I thought that went off of Icky, but that is just me. Goal kick. It's cold. That will be the game. And another loss for Weston. A disappointing loss, as is likely the seniors' final home game of their careers, the final Weston home game of the season. A 1-0 win for Cambridge Ridden Latin today. and a disappointing day for Weston on the field. We will see you on Saturday, Halloween, for the final girls game, probably that we will be covering, the final soccer game that we will cover this season. Thank you, and have a great night.